why you can't think clearly. I feel like a lot of us, we can never determine what's actually our thoughts, what we're actually feeling. There's just so much noise, and we don't know what's right, we don't know what's wrong, we don't know what's ours, and we don't know what's theirs. We don't know how to feel, and we can't think because we're not in control of our emotions. I feel like a lot of us, we're very impulsive. We're impulsive people, and we react based off of our feelings. We don't take moments, we don't take time to calm ourselves down. But understanding that the calmer you are, the clearer your thoughts. The quieter it is, the clearer your thoughts will be. But I feel like a lot of us, we don't want to know what our real thoughts are. We're scared of what we actually think, so we drown our thoughts with noise. We drown how we're really feeling, and we distract ourselves with noise. Whether that's social media, hanging out with friends, alcohol, drugs, whatever it is. You're drowning out the actual thoughts that you're having with noise. Or the thoughts that you're having, you're reacting off of impulse. You're reacting off of the way that you feel. We need to separate the way that we feel from the decisions that we make and the thoughts that we have. Because if we always think and react off of our impulses, off of how we're feeling, then our thoughts are never going to be clear, because we're too busy filled with this emotion, whether that's happiness, sadness, anger, frustration. A lot of us will burn bridges and will destroy relationships because we didn't take 5 extra minutes to think about what we say. We lash out and we crash out at people because we don't calm down. We react based off our impulse, based off our emotion. But understanding that your thoughts become clearer when you're more calm, when your mind is quiet. So you have to ask yourself, what are you distracting yourself with? Are you talking to so many people that you don't even talk to yourself? You don't have a relationship with yourself because you're too busy trying to find a relationship somewhere else, because you don't want to sit with the thoughts and the reality of your life. And you can't think clearly. You don't know what is actually yours and what's theirs because you're too busy consuming social media. You're too busy consuming other people rather than building up your own thoughts. Rather than creating your own thoughts, you're too busy scrolling, reading comments, putting another person's opinions and making them your own. You're not even questioning, should I believe in this? You're not even questioning and thinking for yourself. So now your thoughts, you don't know what they actually are because you don't want to think. You don't want to sit by yourself with your thoughts. So now you can't think clearly. A lot of us, we don't think clearly because there's too much noise. Whether that's distracting yourself, drugs, alcohol, career, relationships, it doesn't matter what it is, you need to kill the noise. The noise, it's what's making all your thoughts unclear, and you need to always calm down. I feel like a lot of us, we've had times in our life where we blow up and we explode because we act off of our emotions. But we need to control ourselves. Self-control and learning to control your emotions, then you control your life, because you can separate feeling from what you actually need to do. You know that you shouldn't be yelling at this person. They made a mistake. But you're feeling so much frustration, so much anger, so you yell at them, you cuss them out, you say all these mean, negative things to them, and you burn that bridge. You said things that you can't take back. Yeah, you say it was in the moment, I didn't mean those things, but you still said it because you couldn't calm yourself down, because you couldn't control your emotions. That's why you can't think clearly. We never think clearly because we just think with our emotions. We just do. We don't even stop to think. We don't take a few deep breaths, take ourselves out of the situation. We just react. And that's why you are never thinking clearly. How I think clearly is I just distract the noise. I cut it all out. Off of social media, off of my phone, no distractions, nothing. Me and my thoughts, me and myself. Because you'll consume all these different opinions, all these different things throughout your day. And you don't know what's actually your thoughts and what's somebody else's. So it's sitting with it and asking yourself, is this from me or is this from another person? Are these my thoughts? Is this what I want with my life? Is this what I value in my opinion on things? Or is it something that I heard and it stuck with me? It stuck with me, but I didn't actually think for myself. So asking yourself, what are you distracting yourself with? What's the noise in your life that you keep on drowning out your actual thoughts? Because your actual thoughts are scary. You don't want to deal with your life. You don't want to deal with your past problems, your current problems, your traumas. So you just distract yourself and you consume and you consume. But we need to understand that this is why we never think clearly. This is why we're always so caught up in another person's life, because we don't have our own. We don't have our own thoughts, our own opinions. It's all just noise. And that's why we never think clearly. We have no vision for our life. We have no clear future that we want because we consume social media and we're like, oh, I want this person's life. I want to have this career. I want to live here, because you're consuming everything from another person. You see somebody on socials living this way and you're like, that's what I want. But is that actually what you want? You're not thinking clearly because they're not your thoughts. They're another person's. You have to drown out the noise. You have to kill the noise. And understanding that your thoughts become clearer when you're calmer, when you're quieter.